Okay, Joseph P. in Florida. This is your Lescom improved RCI 2970N4. I've started the upgrades on the inside. You can see I got the capacitors out. I've got the shield out over here. Getting ready to swap out that transistor right there. I'm going to install your 15 kilohertz wide filter right there. You have to remove that shield to do that. It looks like I need to straighten out that transformer right there while I got the shield off. I'll turn that radio down some. Okay, and there's the holes for your switches. Now there's 4 holes back here now. Okay, you can see the first one's for your amp switch, the second one's for the Ranger noise filter, the third one's for the high cut. The fourth one is going to be for your SP1A, so you can switch it on and off. Okay, I don't have any labels made up for that just yet, but I think you can remember what it's for. Okay. All right, more to come. Okay, Joseph, got your new filter installed. I'll replace that first RF transistor. That little booger's hard to replace because you got all this stuff in the way there. I mean, I can take that out and get to it, but that little pad right there on the end that I need to solder to, it's really hard to get in there to it without touching one of these components here. And you can see I got that coil straightened up right there. All right, more to come. And okay, I got your DC input buffer filter upgraded from a 1000 to a 4700. Got your voltage regulator buffer input filter upgraded from a 1000 to a 3300. Tripled it. Okay, they have to be bent over there because the amplifier case, you can't stand them up. It'll hit the bottom of the amplifier case, and the radio won't close. Okay, I'm getting ready to put the shield back in there right now. More to come. Okay, got the 4-pin microphone connector installed now. Got it changed out. A lot of folks ask me about this. I use the little PC board from the 6-pin connector and just make my connections to it. That way we save the filtering and everything that the radio already has. So we don't have to do anything real special. We just connect our wires from the 4-pin to the PC board where the 6-pin was connected. That way everything, all the filtering stays the same. The only thing basically that gets disconnected is your up and down buttons. Okay? Alright, more to come. Okay, Joseph, I didn't remember if I'd gotten a shot of the inside of the amp on the 2970N4 or not. But that's the transistors it comes with, these black top transistors. I'm not sure if they're DEIs or PPs. They do about 400 watts peak. So we're going to replace them with these guys. It should bump your peak power way up there. Toshiba red dots. Okay. I'd started taking the screws out, and then I couldn't remember if I'd filmed the inside of it or not. So I have now. Alright, more to come. Okay, got the old ones out. Getting ready to put the new ones in. See that red stuff they put on there to keep the screws in? That stuff gets all gummy when you heat it up. So it made getting these guys out a whole lot of fun. Alright, more to come. Okay, I'm getting ready to install these little guys. But not before I put some heatsink compound on there, some type Z9. Okay, more to come. Okay, there they are in the radio. Getting ready to put the feedback boards in there. Okay, Joseph, got the amp all hooked back up to the radio. I got a 1000 watt slug in the peak side, and I've got a 500 watt slug in the RMS side. The left meter is RMS, the right meter is peak. We'll be reading on the center scale on the RMS meter, and we'll be reading on the bottom scale on the peak meter. The peak meter is set for ×1, so that bottom scale where it says 60 is 600 and 80 is 800, okay? With 100 being 1000. Audio. God damn, 800 watts peak. Audio. And what are we dead keying? A little over 3, about 320, no, about 340. Audio. About 340, that's on AM. Let's see what sideband does. Now, I'd already been testing it. The fan's just now coming on. I'm on the lower side. Hello, audio. Audio 1, 2. Audio. Audio. Yep, and that is my bench light dimming. Audio. 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 Watch my amp meter. Audio. 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 Yeah, if you've got a 100 amp power supply, you're going to see more than 800 watts peak out of this thing. It's those Toshiba red dots. You know, I mean, a lot of the amplifier guys swear by them, and now I do too. I mean, wow, what a difference. We were getting a little bit over 400 watts peak with these Chinese recycled transistors. I say they're recycled because look at the emitter leg. I'm sorry, look at the collector leg. See that? And both of the emitter legs were cut, so was the base, which, you know, kind of tells me that maybe this is a reused transistor. But it's got the Toshibas in there now. I'm sure they're not reused. I mean, we are talking about Ranger. So I don't understand why the leads are cut. Maybe they did that to help put them in a little easier or something. I know that they put glue all over the damn screws, so that hindered me a little bit, but got them out without messing up any of the screws. And the fan's already cut down. Now that was on 13.8 volts. Let's see what it does if I bump it up to 14.5. Let's switch it to voltage. We're at 13.8 now. I'm going to set it on, alright, that's 14.5 right there, 14.5. Hello, audio, audio, hello, hello, audio. That's about 900 watts peak on 14.5 volts. Now, I don't recommend you run it at 14.5 volts, but a lot of times your charging system will go up that high if you put this in a mobile. So, you know, I mean, this is a bird watt meter with a multiplier in it, but the multiplier is set for ×1. Okay. The slug is a 1000 watt slug. All right. Well, hell, let me do a dead key. Yeah, my power supply just cannot handle it. It just can't handle it. The wattage drops back below 12, not the wattage, but the voltage drops below 12, about 11.8 when I dead key like that. So if you got a power supply that'll hold it, man, this thing's gonna scream. I mean, look at the peak wattage. Audio, hello, hello, audio, audio, 1, 2, audio, 1, 2. That's at 14.5 volts now, 14.5. And the heat sink's still not getting hot. The fan kicked in on high, I think because I switched to high voltage. Let me see if I go back to 13.8. Yeah, if I go back to 13.8, it slows down. That's only a 0.7 volt difference, but listen to the fan. Let it run there for a minute. It won't hurt anything. And I got heatsink compound on the bottom right there where I set that used transistor, but God almighty, I am super impressed with these boards and these transistors, these red dot transistors. I mean, that's just amazing. I got some HG 2870Ns. I've been wanting to try them. Hopefully when I get another one of these in here, I can try a set of HG 2870Ns, see how they do. I guarantee you they won't do as good as these damn Toshibas. And that's just off the chart. See, let me show you the voltage. I'm on voltage right now on the scale. You see where 13.8 is, that next mark up is 14. And then from there, the next mark is 15. And we're right in between the 14 mark and the 15 mark. So we're about 14.5 volts right there. That's where we were making 900 watts. Okay, 900 watts peak. That's peak power now. Not RMS, that's peak power. So before all you guys jump on the bandwagon, that was peak power coming out of this thing. That's still impressive. Hello, audio, audio, hello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wow. Okay. She's basically finished. There's your SP1A. And it was on while I was, no, actually it wasn't. It was turned off while I was doing those tests. Let's turn it on. Hello, audio, audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. Look at it drive the shit out of that thing, boy. That thing works. Now I'm on a stock microphone, okay? Stock microphone. I'm gonna put the literature in there with it. I've got it set up for a stock microphone now. But if you want to run a power mic or a desk mic or something like that, you can go in there and turn these adjustments down to where that it won't overdrive the radio. Okay? You turn the amplifier off and just talk on just the microphone. Hello, audio, audio, 1, 2. Wow. Give you, for instance, I'm on the 100 watt scale on this meter. Audio, hello, hello, audio, audio, 1, 2. Audio, 1, 2. We're just running off the radio. Okay? Just running off the radio. All right. Let's see, that's upper sideband. Hello, upper sideband. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Audio test. Now, when I said I was on the 100 watt scale, that's ×2. So, where it said 30, we were actually looking at 60 watts. I set the meter up in that thing ×2. So it's 20 watts, 100 watts, 200 watts on that one. And it's just for reference. That meter's not calibrated anymore. It's been Oh hell, since my Navy buddy left NAS Jacks, I haven't been able to get any of my stuff calibrated. Let me see, when was the last time that was calibrated? That was 2013. So it's been about 4 years since all of my test equipment's been calibrated. But I'm planning on upgrading to all digital crap. You know, I mean, I've already started buying it. I don't have it up here handy where I can show it to you, but once I get the 2 new digital scopes, one of them is going to have a logic analyzer built into it, and I'm getting a new digital standalone spectrum analyzer instead of using my computer, and also getting a new RF signal generator. So that little guy right there, I'm going to hang on to him. I've had him since 1978. I installed the extra channel kit in it. There was some outfit, I think it was called Four Wheeler, was selling it back then. A lot of you know Four Wheeler. A lot of these test instruments are old. Like my Tektronix frequency counter I got up there with all that crap stacked in front of it. I've had it quite a while too. These Techs, I replaced my old ones with these. I'm going to say around 2005, 2006, somewhere around there. They're about 10 years old, but boy, they work good. I really hate to give them up, but they're so big and heavy, and they generate so much heat. I got so much junk in my workbench here. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Try to scale down some. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 power supplies sitting here. So, anyway, getting way off the subject there. Okay, let me get the covers and everything back on it. The fan is already kicked. Oh, it didn't kick off, but it's slowed way down. I'm going to put it back on 13.8 volts. Okay, and you can see when I got the switch in the 13.8 volt position, the meter's right on that red line there. So I think that meter's pretty accurate. I didn't measure it with a digital meter, but I think it's accurate enough. All right. Okay, Joseph, let me get the covers all back on it and get the radio put back together, and I'll be right back. Okay, got her all assembled. Let's go over the switches one more time. With the switches in this position, everything is off. Okay. With the amp switch off, you're running off just the radio's final section. Does about 60 watts peak. Okay, in both AM and sideband. Okay. Switch in that position, the amp is on. Same thing with the Ranger noise filter and the high cut filter. This guy here is your SP1A switch. Okay. Right now it's set up for a stock microphone, which is what comes with the radio. Which I need to change to a 4-pin for you. I forgot about that. That is SP1A on. Okay. Now, I don't know if you want me to change the connector on that microphone, or if you, I think you ordered an SL. I have to go back and look at your order. But I think you ordered an SL41 Palomar microphone, didn't you? Anyway, I'll check it out in a minute. See, here we are. PACW lower sideband. Squelch is open. Now, of course, I'm on the dummy load right now. I'll switch to an external antenna. That's both the Ranger noise filter and high cut are on. I'm going to cut the high cut off. I'm going to cut the Ranger noise filter off. Wow. Hear that frying noise? I hate that. I can't stand that. That's with the Ranger noise filter on. See how it takes care of a lot of that? You can still hear the guys talking. Noise filter off. High cut on. There's both of them. See how the audio comes through there? The people talking comes through the audio, but all that trash and hash doesn't. Now, true, you have to run the volume a little higher, but you don't have any trouble hearing anybody. I love those. I won't run it a radio without it anymore, without the high cut anyway. I can't put the noise filter in all of the radios because they're just not set up for it. Okay, that's both off. Okay, well, they're both on right now, and I'm going to leave it that way. Let me get back on the dummy load and do another test real quick. Let's see, I'll leave that set there. Come over here and switch that. Now we're back on the dummy load again. I got them both cut off. Alright, got the amplifier on, got the SP1A on. Audio, hello, hello, audio. Audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. Audio, hello, 1, 2. Now, you can see, without me turning the wattage up, we're still doing over 600 watts. Hello, audio, audio, 1, 2, audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio, audio, 1, 2. And if my power supply could keep up, we'd be doing 700-800 watts. My power supply just cannot keep up with it. Hello, audio, audio, 1, 2, 1, 2, audio. You can see the power actually drop back when I drive it, and that's because we're running out of amperage. And you know, I mean, that's a little 50 amp power supply. It's a switched power supply. But you can see, you can watch the voltage drop back when I'm talking on audio, hello, hello, audio. Lights on my bench dim, it just can't keep up with it. But Joseph, I think you said you already have a 100 amp power supply, so you should be good to go. Okay, all right, she's all put together. Got to do a 24-hour burn in, and then box it up and ship it out. I'm going to check on the microphone. I think you ordered an SL41 mic for it. So I'll put that in the box there with the radio. Joseph, I sure hope you enjoy your new radio. It was my pleasure to build it for you. It's a kick-ass radio. I'm going to have to do that to my RCI now. 7-3, everybody.